How young boy go they defect from one political party to another political party? I tell her, say, that one a story for EBAM. When he come this morning, he go tell us. And I dey here for studio with Barrister MAURICE EBAM, international youth leader for APM. Before, I be national leader for ADC. He come up for ADC, called APM. Chuka tell us, I tell Chuka, I say, wait, we go talk that one later. Let me say, I don't want to stand. People for us.
Good morning, country people. Good morning, Abuja. Good morning, Nigeria. And happy Friday. Happy wet Friday.
Very wet Friday.
Because the rain did fall.
Weather for two, pregnancy for one.
No.
Okay. My country, but many things that for our country, Nigeria, but we go talk the way concern us as young people here. ASU. Students to the house, but courts yesterday. You was talk yesterday, I don't understand. Industrial courts they make us to go back to school. You as a lawyer, how you see how the industrial court get that kind of power to feel that kind of thing?
You know, when it comes to employer relationship and government, the industrial court is saddled with the responsibility to harness those things because there are provisions or there are cases in which the industrial court handles. For example, matters that relates to employer and employee. And you understand that the Nigerian lecturers are the employers of the federal government. So for me, I think this is the Nigerian youth have been, or students have been at home for up to 6 months. And we check the voting population, up to 50% are youth, 20% of the voting population are students. So for me, this is a fight cry. Our educational system needs reform. Our education system needs reform. Our health system needs reform. So for me, I think it's an opportunity for us to come down to the table and say, how can we agree to disagree? Because see these our leaders, our big men, their children know the Nigeria they study.
No.
Now this thing they pay. See, from primary to university and everything now, federal schools where I go, federal government college, you come University of Nigeria, you understand say. Those people where they travel outside, they don't understand what they feel. I don't experience strike before. In fact, as this strike they go, I just say, well, thank God, see, I don't graduate ever since so before this strike. Because another thing, I make we talk to the Nigerian youth and Nigerian students. As we do strike now, what should they do with this your time? I will tell my niece where they university now, year 2. I hope you're learning a skill. I hope you're learning something. You're not just learning a skill, you're going to go so 21st century based skills. So every blessing is a course in disguise. But how do we channel that? How do we see beyond the horizon? Okay, see what happened during the lockdown, COVID-19 lockdown. A lot of innovations were coming in. So even side nonsense, sense day. So now I also appeal to the youth. So I say, make you know you say you got asked today on strike, you just go relax, you know, read your book, you never learn anything, you don't learn any skill. I could tell you, students on there for 6 months, most of them never learn anything.
So don't carry belly.
Belly
not plenty.
So if they pay me, we say now orientation. We need this reorientation of family value system because it starts from the family. Because this leadership thing where we talk about leadership now from family first. Because now from family we go take birth to society.
Yes.
So now the thing we say we don't need forget reorientation. As Africans we get the Ubuntu spirit. As Nigerians we get the Ubuntu spirit in our own. But now everybody will say your own, my own. But no be so. If you see say education our problem, make all of us come collectively together to solve them.
Well, yeah. Now Barrister MAURICE say, but we talk like politicians, I said that they do. We'll come back to what we talk about. Our topic today now 2023 election and how we fit to get the right leader. Most times, now the candidates, before the candidate they come out, they pass through a political party system where you belong. And you now like this, before we go talk about the political, how to bring presidential candidate, why young man like you go defect from one political party to another political party?
First of all, now very nice question, and I owe it to Nigerians, and I owe it to my demographic youths to explain to them. You know, you can't change the system from outside. You can only change the system from inside. And you know, so before, we talk, say, I know go fit do, I know go fit do, I know fit do, I know fit do. But when you see, say, as a young man, where we dey passionate about nation building, for me, politics or political party that avenue to contribute my own quota to nation building, and a voluntary service, I volunteer. As national youth leader of ADC, I was an ambassador for the youth. So I owe it to the good people of Nigeria and to the youth to explain what happened. After the Abeokuta convention, a lot of things happened. In fact, the things, after the Abeokuta convention, they were always coming on the news, ADC and the old people, they always tried to defend themselves, nothing happened. But we that were active players in it, we saw so many things that happened. And it went against my ethics and conduct. I owe it to my citizenry. I owe it to the Nigerians. After 2020, what's our interest? Is it that they are going to just use us and dump? This is interest. Is it that after we passionately work, apart from passionately work, after we passionately talk to Nigerian youths, saw the ideology to Nigerian youths of making Nigeria the giant of Africa and all these things, and you understand that inclusiveness and the DNA that we talked about is not what the persons that were there represented. It's heartbreaking. See, one of the toughest decisions I ever made was to leave the party, because I told myself I didn't want to be the same kind of politician. I wanted to do different kind of politics.
So now you don't jump ship from one party to another. You see, say youth, we get future for Nigeria politics.
We get future for Nigeria politics.
How fit to achieve that?
Okay, 2023 election will see the emergence of a new crop of leaders and politicians in the scene. This 2023 election no be just go, go just be election as usual, because our orientation from 1999 to 2022 political education no be the same thing right now. We don't get orientation. The reason why PDP be the bamboozles that year, because people know they are aware. That's the way sabi big party, but now people don't. After 2019 and after the answers in 2020, we understood that our eye don't open, we don't dare awaken. 1960, Nigerian youth fought for independence, and in 2020, Nigerian youth, that's in October, Nigerian youth came to exercise their right too. So in politics, and there are a lot of intrigues that we don't understand. But I would always urge the Nigerian youth, to my own people, that I owe it to them first. They are my priority. They are my priority because I'm growing with them. Our growth is organic. We didn't fall from the sky, and we have a legacy that we want to. Apart from a legacy right now, posterity will always bear us witness. Posterity will always bear us. Like now, I'm still contributing my own quota to nation building. From the Forum of National Leaders, where I was the interim chairman, now the EPM National Leader. For me, we should start playing politics without bitterness. I don't need it because I'm in APC or PDP or ADC, I'll come and start beefing. No. You understand? For me, I see political parties as vehicles right now. We need good leaders. We need leaders. We don't need politicians. We need leaders. For too much, we have emphasized too much on politicians, but we don't have leaders. We need leaders. We need people passionate about service, passionate about nation. It's not that it's your time or you want to rule Nigeria because you have been contesting since 1993. We need fresh face, fresh agenda.
So when the talk now say, if we just need good leader, what we supposed to consider?
We need capacity. We need integrity. We need capacity. We need credibility, and we need integrity. We need people who are passionate about this state.
So how the political parties still sift to know the people?
Okay, make I share something with you. I won't open up to Nigerians because a lot of times I never really talk about this matter. They go call me on air, make I talk about the Abeokuta the way you have it. I said no, I don't want to talk about them because this matter is sensitive. The matter this thing. One of the biggest problems in the political setting is delegates. Delegates are the problem with Nigerians.
Nigerian politics.
Yes. Because now from primaries where you come elect the people where go there. Where now where we say INEC on the 20th release all the final list of all the candidates now for presidential election, the 18 of them and only one woman. See now those delegates from their respective party that then will select who their presidential candidate go be. Now then be the problem because and those other parties they just to say they call themselves big party, they don't bastardize the system. Because when you say be delegate, then if you say you want share dollars or you want to share money,
you see they do that.
Now the problem with this, they don't. Now the problem with the system is the delegate system. The delegates are the problem. I'm telling you, because I'm not talking like I said. You can't change the system from outside. You must be inside.
So no.
You must be inside. Now you go know what they happen. I say, now so this is the be. I say they give me my baptism with politics. So I don't want for ADC. So I don't want us to go about them.
But you collect more money for the.
See,
you know,
make I tell you, we say, monkey they walk, baboon they chop. Make we leave them like that. For me, I'm really very passionate about my demographic youths. mobilization, sensitization, because we understand what it means to be a youth. Youth, no, I won't be a youth forever. I'm not going in the next 10, 20 years, I won't be a youth. But now where I be youth, which I will contribute, because everything I say, everything they documented. Time will come, they will go check, so I go and check my antecedents. So I try to be careful in anything where they do. That's why even if I make mistake now, I'll go meet the person, I beg no vex. To err is one, to forgive is divine. But least we forget why we are here right now. We talk about leadership. We're talking about what we want as now. 2023 is coming. What do we want? What do we want? We do just want someone that faces his birthright, or someone that's been consulting for a long time. We need to change the ideology we need political education. We need political education. Women and youths make up the highest numbers of voters, but yet women have been marginalized so much. Youths have been marginalized so much. So what is the way forward right now? We need to use our numbers. So for me, this is an opportunity right now. This is an opportunity right now to talk to everybody right now. I owe it to the viewers. I owe it to your listeners. I owe it to you. Thank you so much for having me on this program. I must confess, ITV is very close to me, and as a friend of the media, I respect the media because you guys are the foot estate of the realm, and you also have a whole job to do in this forthcoming election. We need, rather than we come here, we desensitize them about politics. Go get your PVC. Go get your PVC. Go get your PVC.
They do INEC work. They do that.
They do INEC work, and up to now, how many people don't even get their PVC?
Then come up, but INEC does bring that list of people that they register.
How many millions? See,
1.1.
Why they no start this? Why we like fire brigade approach for Nigeria?
Well, listen, I talked something this morning. Me and I be the watch one program on YouTube. So I called to discuss something with my friend. I said, if common ATM card, if your withdrawal limit now 20,000, if you insert that for Abuja, fly, go Lagos, you don't go bring out money. You understand? If I don't register for my PVC before, and I come again, leave Abuja, go to Lagos, won't go register, so I put my name. Suppose no time to even put, no space to even enter the database.
Can I say something to you? Please, can I say something to the viewer? I think our lawmakers are not getting the priorities right. How lawmakers go to talk say they want ban pomo, don't ban pomo, when we have other things? We are just chasing after shadows. So I think we need to see from the legislature, from the House of Assembly to the House of Representatives to the Senate, we need to get it right. So this is a clarion call to electors out there. Please, let's not vote based on party sentiments anymore. We cannot continue doing the same mistake and expect a different result. I asked me, why did I leave ADC? I left because when I was in ADC and I noticed they ordered this thing that my own candidate this and they moved to APM, I said, okay, no problem. I believe in the leadership. I see that Nigeria needs something. You have always known I've been a very passionate advocate for the rights of women. So I can tell you that with all sincerity, I am supporting a woman for president because we need a fresh change and a fresh agenda. It's time. It's time. No.
Listen, bros. When you go burial, you cry like you go burial. You feel me? No cry like person your papa die. The woman wey they talk about now, if she want to talk, so she come out, come tell us. Come here, I never hear her for her mouth. I never hear her anywhere. You don't hear her anywhere.
No, she go. They go to Villa.
The party or don't Villa. The party don't Villa.
They go on Villa.
They never have Villa.
They go on Villa.
Just mention that one.
No, I just want to make Nigerians know
not confuse my viewers.
Gender inclusion.
Not confuse my viewers.
Gender inclusion. See, your viewers are women too.
INEC produced lists. I see her name. I say, thank God. You understand? But the party never bring her come out. She self. Call her for something, she go do like say, call her for something, she go do like say, no be that kind of politician we want. One politician will go there accessible.
We need
when we go access you, we go call you, say, madam, come, tell us, you go sit down with us, talk to us. Now, you never be president. They go call you, no agree come. They go call you, no, but you need to go. You need to go event. You need to go event. Wait, don't leave down our people first. What you carry you call, no be for your presidential candidate. When that time come, from 28, the party start, I go call you, go wear your uniform. Consider you go talk to me. What do they talk now? So now, as a young man now, with the way they be now, when some political parties say they give shishi, some people say that they are torn. Some people they vex. Like for PDP now, more go PDP self. We can get right to the vex, the kind of vex with the vex. So.
You know, say as person, I know the PDP. But as observer, as an observer, I've been following this thing right from time. You know, when PDP people get problem that time, you get some men who been stand behind them.
Yeah.
You understand? We be see they help put the party together. When even some people come out, they stood there, they stood their ground, and they felt betrayed. But I'm not a PDP man. I would not want to buy. So most times I understand what is happening.
But as a youth, as a politician, what you be? Like the party you did now, you work like we can work for the party now. For instance, then you want to contest for primaries, you know win, and the way things they play for the party, where you they follow, and you see hold your phone every time, you know the sequence. How you go feel the man get the right to do all these things they do, they don't work out of article campaign, everything.
Well, you know the party man, you know there's a difference between the politician and the party man.
You be party man, I know what you do.
So as a party man, they say party is supreme. You understand? They say party, that's why they say the party of the constitution of the party is supreme. The party is supreme. But most times, that's why at the end of the day, you know, there are always exceptions to the rule. I don't want to talk about the exception. I've not talked about the general rule. Though there are most times that as a lawyer, we also dissecting that there are exceptions to the rule. Most all of us be human being. You understand? All of us be human being. And all of us get different temperaments. And you know, say, now say we don't know say in get power for the party because you know now the party will mess up stuff. They come relax, they do all the work. So now that's why they shake them. You understand? Well, because when the party be they fall aside, then they help put the party. So they come relax. He became their power man. So that's why when he sleeps, like everybody catch cold. So that's always the problem too. It always happens because most time these party officials, the NWC members or the NEC members, they don't know their responsibility or they don't do it enough with passion. Say all you need is passion. All you need is passion and conviction. So most times they get lackadaisical and people that are very passionate go ahead doing it, and the time come they betray those people. How would that person feel after you have put your all in the process? Like I said, I'm not a member of the party. I will not want to comment about it. But as a human being and as an observer, we have all of us. This is the general knowledge that everybody knows. Everybody knows about this thing. But let's leave this thing. Let's talk about nation building. Let's talk about the future. Let's forget about a party. Let's talk about Nigeria as a whole, because we have so much problem in Nigeria which we tackle. 2020 is coming. We need proper orientation against vote buying. We need to see, my brother, issues there.
No, the vote buying now, that the giver or the receiver. Guy,
now the receiver
get choice. The receiver no say wetin they do they wrong.
But poverty, you see why we say these people we don't.
So why not call the do like say the receiver now don't know what he's supposed to do?
But thing we say, you know, say poverty and hunger have been bastardized. That's the problem. So, we have see, my brother. See, end of the day, we need to call a spade a spade. For me, I believe that the new Nigeria shall emerge. I'm very convinced about this. No, walai, no, I believe I will not come on air and bamboozle the people or just be saying or work because I just want to talk because I like talking. I know how to talk. But it's a conviction with all my heart. I'm very passionate about Nigeria. I'm very passionate about the green, white, green. Yes, we're having our own problems. We're having our own challenges. There's no country without these challenges. We are the most populated black nation in the world. Yesterday, I was watching a movie about Queen Amina of Zaire. I was so inspired about our tradition, our culture. You understand? Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, our ethnicity or our diversity should be our strength. But we're not seeing it that way. Election they come and they will start to do religion, this thing, or ethnicity. It don't make sense now. See, we don't have leaders that are passionate about Nigeria. That's the problem. We don't have leaders that feel that they want to loot or they want to exploit. That's our problem. Because if you love something, you go want to take care of them.
You protect them.
You go protect them. We don't get people they genuinely from the bottom of your heart, they're interested about our future. Our problem, see, a country like Dubai thinks, or Dubai, the Arab, United Arab Emirates think about the next 50 years, the next 70 years. In Nigeria, we think about the next election. Now, we don't even plan ahead of, we never do 2020 election. We don't plan for 2027 election already. So we need to change our mindset. We need an ideological revolution, cultural revolution. We need to say, enough is enough, my brother. Enough is enough because, see, when I come here, I see small pikin for outside. I see them, you carry them, you play with them. What are we living for them? You understand?
Not chop your own finish.
Now the problem is that they don't even chop my own. They don't even chop my. You see,
I watch one video. I watch Queen where they bury the late Queen of England. I see coordination. I see everybody there for queue.
Everybody they know their roles and responsibilities.
Before they even say the fixed date for Queen burial, Nigerian people don't do fake ashwebi. So Nigerian people. I go there, I see everybody there for queue. Nobody dey collect chair. No police, no army, no.
No.
No be just the politician.
And the citizens themselves.
Everybody for Nigeria, they need to carry us go on a Ekpoba River or Jabi Lake, go wash us.
But not true.
Because you see person go to political party for 12 years, 16 years, you go get man jump from that party. You know, say even you join the thing.
You see,
no matter the matter.
That's why I say
party
I take responsibility. I owe it to the viewers to
person
explain.
go jump from one party to another. Person go tell una say go give us money, he go enter the election. The money we no go see una go ask go tell una say at that time dollar will be like this, dollar will be like that. How will they choose the right people to occupy those positions? 2023. Now my home be that. The numbers when they call me since morning, that same numbers I beg with your screen. Mona send text message because me I won't know because very soon I will be that statement. When children will ask me question, man, I get what I will tell them. Not be laughing.
No, but not true. But not
be
true.
laughing matter. Now what you get, now you go give.
And I be.
So to the Nigerian youths now, when they watch you, what will be your advice?
My advice to the Nigerian youths here, make we, as we approach this 2023 election, make we approach them with all seriousness. Make we no sell ourselves short. Our problem and our responsibility, I'm a youth, it also affect me that we sell ourselves short for too much. We are always selling ourselves short. Maybe because the economy or because a lot of things. We need empowerment, financial empowerment, and we need financial independency. These are things that's why the economy is something that we should not joke about right now. We need active economic agents. We need to start thinking of how we want to start building millionaires. I mean, Nigerian youth legitimately can see when they have this thing by themselves.
Wait till you say legitimately.
Legitimately, because at the end of the day, it's all about legitimately now. Let's forget about what the leaders or the politicians or they have done in the past. Let's leave them. How can we focus about our future right now? Because at the end of the day, man, now 2023 be this. Now 2023 be there. We see the 2022. 2022 go come now. You go see when they blow whistle 28. You go see a lot of things will go happen. A lot of people will come with promises. Make we listen. We need to listen to campaign promises. When we listen, make we hold them accountable. Make we know they vote based on sentiment, based on saying nah this party we know. No, there are 18 political parties in Nigeria. If those two don't fail us, maybe we try something fresh.
But if the other ones apart from the two, then they show face. You they see them?
They see it. Okay.
Even the office, if you go their flag don't bend.
Make I share this thing with you in the year. Even the APC way they talk about now, different political parties will come together to wrestle power from this thing. They think we say, I go blame. See, I don't want to start to cast aspirations, but I know they're happy because of because of end of the broadcasting corporation. There are some things I cannot see.
Yeah.
You understand? I will keep it to my heart, but my heart bleeds. That I look at the older generation that they have failed us. People that were given the opportunity and privilege to rule to 1999 were the people that should have set up the cornerstone for our future. We cannot after 1990 to 2020 we are still complaining of the same old and expecting different results.
Sorry, not cry, not be here that they cry. Hey, my country people are still a program waiting to happen. I beg, I pack my kayak, come up for here, I close my shop for today. Tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning, I go call push up again, so we'll continue from where we stop. My name is Ekanem, Inyang, and I'm there for studio since with Barrister MAURICE EBAM, in the national youth leader of APM, a political party. And at the political party, we bring woman come out say, "Want be president now for Nigeria?" And now we go know, like capacity something, not be by mouth.